Hello everyone and welcome to my episode of Star Wars Racer Revenge. I originally played the N64 one, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and I really enjoyed the original one. I never did get a chance to pick this one up on the PS2 when it first launched. I really honestly didn't know it existed till about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So a while back it came out on the PS4 when they launched the Star Wars Battlefront 3 bundle, and anyone who had the bundle was given that and 2 other Star Wars games free, but then they later put it in the marketplace for $10 a piece, and I decided, hell yeah, now's my chance to play it. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into this and hopefully have some fun with it. I've never played this one before at all, so I don't know what it's like compared to the original. I know that one of the biggest changes from this one to the old one is that in the old ones, if you crashed, you just regen. But this one, if you crash, you're done. You're out of the race completely. And you gotta start over. Some familiars, some new. Oh, they give you Ben Quadraneros early game. Wow. The original N64 one, Ben Quadraneros was actually the last racer you unlocked, and he was the fastest because of the 4 engines, but trying to unlock him was damn near impossible. Because there's a race, like in the last set, that you have to play on hardest difficulty, and the only way to win the race is stay on the top row. If you fall off the top row onto the bottom one, you're in the slow lane, and everyone will just whip past you, and there's no recovery from it. And you're moving so fast down these hallways, whipping around corners, that it's damn near impossible to stay on the top of it. I managed to do it once, and only once. I never decided to do it again after that. Yeah, so Ben Quadraneros, that's a interesting pick early. Odie Mandrell, yeah. Odie Mandrell. Tinto Pagalides. Tinto was pretty good in the last one. I don't know what he'd be like in this one. Is that Mars? No, Clegg Holdfast. Oh, name's up on the top. The Gascano. Oh, you're new. I don't know you. Don't know you either. Oh, Juan San Diego. I love Juan. Mars Goo. Ah, shit. Mars is locked. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Alder then. Where are you, Alder? I don't know, something about Alder that I really like. Just this slankiness is kind of hilarious. Let's see. Let's just event, single event, lap durations. Yep, let's go. Do. Best lap, Anakin Skywalker. Most KOs, Sebulba. Alright, then let's see how this game controls. Oh, we're off to a great start already. Apparently it's X to accelerate, not R2. Whoa, whoa, get the fuck. Ooh, is there a way to change? There we go. I don't like that looking down the barrel of the engines.
We're seeing a lot of banging around today.
Oh, I'm gone. Oh, no shit. I'm going the wrong way. Get out of there. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I'm way behind already. Let's go. Go, go, go. Ah, R2 is the boost. Okay. Although I am noticing that even though if you blow up, your race is over, it takes a lot more to damage your vehicle in this one than it did in the old one. Because, like, my engine would be on fire if this was the N64 one right now. because the controls are a little touchy. They're more touchier than I thought they would be, actually, considering this is like an old PS2 game. I guess they must have tweaked it a bit to have it out on the PS4. I feel like I'm overcompensating and overcorrecting.
Got him!
Because like I'm expecting the controls to be crap, but they're actually pretty good. Oh, don't want to blow the engine. Oh, okay. L2 is what repairs the engines.
That's gonna be one expensive repair bill.
Oh, get off my ass. Jeez, you could at least buy me dinner first before you try to ride my ass.
Watto's repair bay.
Watto's still in the business? I thought he'd give it up after being ashamed of losing.
Oh, don't mess with Beto.
You're fucking right. Come on, bitch.
How about Beto's got a mean streak out there?
So the reason why I like Alder his pod is so fucking big and heavy, you can just beat the shit out of whoever. There you go, goodbye. Juan San Diego, down. Enough of these games, let's go. Bye. Alright, second place, repair the engine.
Oh,
Bye, Felicia.
That abuse.
Come on, Beto.
First place.
Come on, baby, hold together. Come on, baby, hold together. Boost to the finish.
Our winner is
Yeah.
Beto.
Okay, so I'm liking the way this is going so far. I like the way this is going so far. This seems like a pretty good game. Let's see what we got going for us now in the next challenge here. Masipa, open, that's the one we just did. Soro Sub Facility. Yeah, fuck it, let's do this one. Best lap, Ben Quadraneros, 1 minute and 8 seconds. Your record's mine, Ben. Dud Bolt. It's because of the spikes on the nose of his vehicle. Does a lot of damage if you hit from behind. Or at least it did in the other one. I don't know about this one. They might have balanced it out a little bit more. I'm really surprised they haven't made like another one of these for any of the newer gen systems, because a lot of people really love these games. Like, I've always heard great things about Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Now, this one, I don't think as many people might have played, or maybe I was just living in a cave and never heard of it much. But yeah, I find a lot of people enjoy these games. Why not make more of it? Hopefully, in the future, you know, with the takeover and the extra money headed towards Lucasfilms, LucasArts, I should say, this direction, they should probably make a new one, right? Oh, I think I remember this facility. This is a bring-back map. This is a return map. I remember one very similar to this in the first one. You can actually go right up completely up the wall if you wanted to. I'm not going to try it because I don't want to fuck up right now. I'm first. But yeah, in those little tunnels there's like some sort of gravity thing where you can just... Holy fuck, where am I? There we go. Yeah, this gravity...
He's sure playing rough.
...thing where you can literally go up around the wall and go in circles if you wanted to. I used to do it for fun. When I play with friends and stuff, I just like going in circles. Yeah, I get it. I'm running into things a lot. Stop reminding me to go to Watto's repair bay to fix my damn pod.
And look at Gazgano, really bashing up the competition.
the way, Gasgano. You four-armed freak! Get out of the way, you four-armed freak! Alright, I'm gonna try it, fuck it. Woohoo! Yeah, you can still do it. Unfortunately, recovering from it is the hard part. Woohoo! Yeah, you can still do it, it's fun. But you want to be recovered onto the main tube before you come through to the end. Because if you are not recovered, and you're up there when you hit here, yeah, you're done.
Is there a bit droid in the house?
Out of the way, Quadraneros. Oh, no. I'm gonna lose speed for this one. I'm glad that it doesn't drop your speed back as much. Like, in the first one, if you went into repair mode, you slowed right down. Like, pretty much as if you were crawling. You could run. You could get out of the pod and run faster than your pod moved if you were trying to repair in the N64 one.
Oh, look at that beat.
Alright, I need to push you guys behind me because I'm taking too much of a beating. Damn right he moved up the first place. Alder Vito's a man. Vito's pod is such a weird design. Well, it's like him. It's slanky and weird. I guess it suits his personality. There's actually, well, none of it's canon anymore thanks to Disney's stupid decision to cut out the extended universe.
You're fucking right. Takes a huge hit.
Oh no! No!
Goes down
No!
again.
Oh fuck! I didn't realize the amount of damage to my twin engines. Damn it! Oh, what a shame. I'm gonna restart this race over again. I wasn't paying attention to the damage to my pod. I was too busy trying to kill Big Quadraneros so he wouldn't win.
Is there a bit droid in the house?
Alright, I gotta get away from you guys. You're just gonna bully me around. But yeah, no, as I was saying before my failed victory there, yeah, in the extended universe, they went a lot more detail into the backgrounds of the pod racers, especially the ones featured in Star Wars Episode 1. They really had a lot of good stories to them, and similar to what this one follows, like they went with the whole Sebulba disappeared from the racing circuit for a while and whatnot, and then came back with a vengeance. That didn't actually happen in the extended universe. What did happen was Sebulba gave up pod racing, and he actually started a family. And he had children, he retired from the circuit, you know,
At the end of lap 1,
a champion. He rose back up to the top, became champion, and he retired from the tracks. And he went and, you know, settled down, had a wife, had children, and his children eventually had children, and his children gave him a grandson. And the grandson was very fascinated with his grandfather's career in the pod racing circuit. And eventually he went on to build his own pod. Excuse me. Still got a bit of a cold that I'm getting over. Especially if you notice that my voice is a bit rash, that's why. But, yeah, no, his grandson was very fascinated with the whole pod racing career and whatnot. And he decided he was going to build his own pod and enter. And Sebulba, knowing how dangerous it is and a lot of the stuff that he pulled to win races and stuff like that, knowing that other racers would simply do the thing, he forbid it from ever happening. But against his grandfather's say, he does eventually end up entering one of the races, and the most deadliest being the Boonta Eve course. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure now because it's been a while since I read the story, but I'm pretty sure he eventually died on the track. He became infamous like his grandfather, you know, he did whatever it took to win and no holds barred kind of thing, but he did, I believe, end up perishing on the racetrack and devastated his family and his grandfather, and Sebulba then forever gave up pod racing. He sold all his memorabilia, everything, and just never bothered with the racing again because he lost someone so dear to him. It's actually kind of a tragic story, really, but it was just interesting that they took the time to go into the backstories of some of these characters that you just only seen for like 15-20 minutes of the movie and never seen them again, kind of thing. Like, especially some of the ones that crashed in the pod race. Rat's Terrell hit one of the stalagmites, or no, stalactite, hanging from the ceiling. When he hit that, he hit it full front, and he didn't make it. He perished in that race.
Runner up for today's race.
Oh shit!
Alder.
There we go, second place. That's not bad. But yeah, he ended up perishing in the race, and it was really sad because the whole reason he did. Where is my letters to? Oh, there we go. The whole reason he did the racing was to feed his wife and 3 children he had. I believe it was 3, it was 2 or 3. And this was, the Boon to Eve race was supposed to be his last. He was going to go into the race and hope to win, you know, some good cash prize and walk away from the racing completely. But unfortunately, due to Sebulba's distraction, he ends up hitting the stalagmite, and that would literally be the last race Rat's Terrell would ever run. And unfortunately, the last time his family would ever see him. So a lot of the racers, yeah, had really tragic stories, and other ones didn't. Like, Team Topagales, the Tuscan Raiders, blasted his pod, and his chassis just kind of rolled across the ground. He did manage to come out of that alive. Whatever way it fell, and when it stopped rolling, he was shook up, but he did come out alive, and he went on to race again. There we are. Alright, continue. Let's see, this one seems much different. Save game data, memory card, slot 1, required. Yeah, go ahead, save. Is there like an actual story mode to this or anything, or is it just play the races and unlock characters as you play the races? Practice time trial single event. Yeah, it must be. I guess you unlock more tracks and stuff as you beat these ones. Let's go into this track and see what happens. Ugh, I feel like I'm doing terrible at this game already. Now that being said, I'm not like any pro gamer or anything. I do my best. I play for fun. I play some things like competitively and whatnot, but I'm not heading to any pro teams anytime soon with those. Oh, I remember this track. I remember seeing something like this in the trailer for this game. Yeah, there's like 3 different ways you can go in this one.
If he can maintain this position, he's home free.
Oh, shit. Oh. Why are there so many things in the middle of the track? Who builds a track like this? I I think it would have been interesting if they showed in the movies too that like pod racing did happen on many different planets, not just Tatooine. Like Qui-Gon Jinn mentions it. I think it's Malastare. He says in the movie, he's like, yeah, there's pod racing on Malastare. Very fast, very dangerous. Some of the other planets had the most ridiculous courses. Like, survival rate was like 1 in 1,000.
That's gonna be one expensive repair bill.
Let's see if I can get up this ramp here now. Woohoo, alright, we're going places. We're going places. Where those places are, I have no idea, but we're going there. Oh yeah, we're going there. We're going to those places. Here you have to scotch up, Pochi. That was one of my favorite lines. There it is. He still has the same dialogue. That's fantastic. Shit, man. You're coming up so fast on things. It's hard to tell what's scenery and what's ball. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see if we can get in here. Let's get in here, let's get in here, let's get in here. Watch out for that, watch out for that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Whoop, whoop, what is that, what is that? We're fine, we're fine.
Ben Quatermario's taking his lumps out there.
Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's see if we can beat up Quatermaros. There we go.
Is out of the race.
If you can't beat him with speed, destroy him. Sebulba's theory. Although Sebulba's pod was amazing. He spent his entire life, his entire career putting money into that thing. That was what hurt the most, more than his loss to Anakin Skywalker. It was the loss of his pod. It was the only one he ever had since the beginning of his career. Although he did rebuild it, and it did look like the one in this game.
Check out Watto's repair bay.
That's alright, I'll just bounce off every corner. That's no big deal. Twin engines, here we go. Let's see if we can stay up here, see if there's something different for being up here. Oh, it looks like it's just faster on the inside corner. Oh, no, you don't.
Our winner is
Yeah! Victory! Well, there you have it, guys. That's a little bit of Star Wars Racer Revenge on the PS4, originally for the PS2. If you guys enjoyed watching, give it a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.